children is Neil Armstrong. He was the first man to walk on the moon. On the 21st of July, 1969, 500 million people watched.
That's really good, Athena. Well done. You've really investigated that. Do you know what his most famous quote was?
One small step for one giant leap for mankind. My second astronaut, Michael Collins. He was the third astronaut on the moon mission. On the moon, to what? It's often called the loneliest man in space.
That's right, Athena. He's always called, Michael Collins is called the loneliest man in space. And do you know what Michael Collins' most famous quote was? I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before.
I knew I was
Alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. Because he was so lonely, stuck up surrounding the moon, away from the earth and watching his two friends walk.
A third astronaut, Valentina Tereshkova.
Well done, Athena. Valentina Tereshkova.
She was the first woman in space in 1963.
And she said something really great, Athena. Do you want me to tell you what she said? She said, a bird cannot fly with one wing only. Human spaceflight cannot develop any further without the active participation of women.
However, it's been 20 years and another woman into space.
That's right. It would be another 20 years after she went up to space that another woman went up to space after her.
My next astronaut is Mae Jemison. She was the first black woman into a space mission in 1992.
That's right, Athena. She was the first black woman into space in 1992. And she orbited the Earth, do you know how many times?
100?
Nearly, higher, 126 times.
126 times, wow!
That's a lot, isn't it? Mae Jemison was the only ever real astronaut on a TV show called Star Trek.
Wow, that's cool.
Do you know what her most famous quote was, Athena?
No.
Never be limited by other people's limited imagination.
Never been limited other people's limited imagination. Fifth astronaut, Jim Lovell. Jim Lovell, 1970, Apollo 13. Most famous quote, Houston, we have a problem.
That's right, Athena. He was the guy, Jim Lovell, who said, Houston, we have a problem. He actually didn't say that. He said, Houston, we've had a problem, after there was a failure in one of their oxygen tanks. But Hollywood got hold of it and obviously thought that Houston, we have a problem. Sounded a lot better. It sounded a lot better. Luckily, all 3 astronauts returned home safely 3 days later, so that's good.
Thank you for watching my presentation from 5 astronauts. Bye guys!
This is